Caitlin Clark has risen to prominence in the league, swiftly moving her skills from her college days with the Iowa Hawkeyes to the professional arena. Clark completed her rookie season in September, but due to the growing popularity of the WNBA, she has continued to garner significant attention during the offseason. The Fever star attended Monday's NBA matchup between the Indiana Pacers and the New Orleans Pelicans. During the Pacers' 116-108 victory, Clark spoke with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver from courtside. Silver reportedly addressed the media following the game, where he was inquired about Clark's impact on basketball. The NBA commissioner indicated that she has contributed to the expansion of basketball, affecting not only the WNBA but the sport overall. Clark concluded her rookie season with an average of 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. She led the WNBA in assists per game and was the top rookie in points per game. Her outstanding rookie statistics earned Clark the 2024 Rookie of the Year award almost unanimously. She received 66 first-place votes, while Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese garnered 1 vote. Clark assisted the Fever in reaching the WNBA playoffs for the first time since 2016. Indiana wrapped up the season with a 20-20 record, demonstrating consistent improvement throughout the year after an initial 1-8 record. The rookie also earned a starting spot on the WNBA All-Star roster and was recognized as a first-team All-WNBA member. Although they obtained the number 6 seed in the 2024 WNBA playoffs, the Indiana Fever experienced disappointment following a swift first-round exit against the Connecticut Sun. Returning to the playoffs during Caitlin Clark's rookie year was insufficient for the Fever organization. Following an 8-year playoff drought, Indiana is resolute in enhancing its championship prospects. In this pursuit, the Fever released head coach Christy Sides and appointed Sun coach Stephanie White, who played NCAA basketball in Indiana and previously served as an assistant coach for the Fever. With the esteemed White returning home, the Fever will have realistic championship aspirations in 2025, spearheaded by Clark and center Aaliyah Boston. The Fever announced Austin Kelly as a new assistant on White's staff on Wednesday. He will join Karima Christmas Kelly, who is returning from Side's staff to assist White in her inaugural season as Indiana's head coach. Notice how Austin and Karima share the same last name. That's because they are married, and a notable WNBA podcaster remarked that he has never seen anything like it in professional sports, particularly in the a league striving to change its image alongside Clark's arrival in the professional realm. I have witnessed many unusual occurrences in professional sports, Mike Walker commented. This is something I haven't encountered before. These appointments raise concerns regarding whether the Fever conducted a transparent and equitable process to finalize White's staff. This situation is likely the last thing Indiana desires while aiming for a championship in the upcoming years, yet there is a perspective and belief that any publicity can be beneficial publicity. Meanwhile, Clark has had an off-season characterized by golfing and watching basketball instead of participating in it, as she did almost year-round from 2023 to 2024. The WNBA Rookie of the Year established a new standard for passing excellence with a rookie record of 8.4 assists per game in her inaugural season, and she is anticipated to seek MVP acknowledgement in her second year, with support from a new coaching staff. Caitlin Clark has emerged as one of the most discussed athletes in sports since entering the WNBA. Her skills on the court, in addition to her substantial fanbase, have attracted greater attention to the league. From excelling in basketball to drawing large audiences at events like the Pro-Am Golf Tournament, Clark's star power seems unwavering. However, even prior to her professional career reaching these heights, she was presented with a captivating opportunity, one she ultimately declined. Rapper and Big 3 founder Ice Cube recently disclosed that he made a remarkable $5 million offer to Clark to join his league. In a conversation with Baller Alert Incorporated, Ice Cube validated the proposal, stating, "Yes, we did. This extraordinary offer greatly exceeded the earnings of WNBA players, where rookie salaries commence at $76,000 and peak around $97,000 in their fourth year." Despite the allure of the offer, Clark declined it, reportedly due to her agent's apprehensions. Ice Cube elaborated on the reasons behind the deal's failure, attributing part of the responsibility to Clark's representatives. "I believe she did consider it, but I think her agents were not supportive of it," he explained. "They effectively made a business decision and restricted us from communicating with her or her family." Cube speculated that her agents were wary of jeopardizing their existing NBA relationships. Her agents are also associated with several NBA players from whom they earn millions. And the women they don't generate significant income from. So, I believe they thought She's going to return to the WNBA, he stated. Ice Cube's Big Three League has attracted interest, with prominent figures like Lisa Leslie and Rick Barry expressing their endorsement. Its growing popularity and ambitions for international growth, including plans to expand in London and Toronto, might have represented an appealing opportunity for Clark. Nonetheless, she opted to remain committed to the WNBA, a choice that may have been affected by her preference for the full-court game over a 3-on-3 format. Ice Cube also addressed fans who questioned why he had not extended a similar offer to Angel Reese, another emerging star. Some individuals expressed their displeasure regarding my decision not to extend a contract to Angel Reese, he stated on Morning Hustle. It wasn't generating revenue like it did with Caitlin, and that's simply how the business operates. Clark's remarkable popularity is supported by statistics. Her 2023 NCAA championship performance attracted nearly 25 million viewers, and her inaugural WNBA season led to a significant increase in viewership for televised games. Out of the 23 games that exceeded 1 million viewers during the 2024 season, Clark participated in 20. Her Rookie of the Year achievement established her as a prominent figure, and her influence continues to expand both on and off the court. Conversely, Reese is forging her own path. With her entrance into the unrivaled league planned for 2025, she remains a crucial presence in women's sports. As both athletes advance in their careers, it is evident that opportunities for female athletes are broadening, and their impact is transforming the professional sports landscape. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has commended Caitlin Clark for bringing substantial attention to the WNBA following the Indiana Fever star's exceptional accomplishments in her remarkable rookie year. The former Iowa star successfully transitioned to the professional level after being selected as the top overall pick in the 2024 draft. Upon relocating to Indianapolis, she met expectations with a record-setting first WNBA season, earning the Rookie of the Year title. This followed a season in which she averaged 19.2 points per game and led the league with 8.4 assists, as the Fever reached the playoffs. Gaining attention during a historic season, Clark's participation coincided with the WNBA achieving its highest ratings in 25 years, with games averaging 657,000 viewers in her inaugural year. Before a game between the New Orleans Pelicans and Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, NBA Commissioner Silver acknowledged Clark's influence on the WNBA. Speaking at a press conference, he expressed admiration for the Fever point guard's appeal as the women's league continues to grow in popularity. Emphasizing the significance of the Rookie of the Year award, he remarked, "Caitlin Clark set the world ablaze, not just this community. She has brought substantial attention to the league as a whole. People are recognizing the depth of this league and the quality of basketball. It's wonderful to see." Likewise, NBA announcer Mike Breen has compared Clark's appeal to icons like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in the men's league. He previously remarked, during the summer, when the Indiana Fever played, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, with Caitlin Clark, the venue was sold out for every game. The local TV ratings for the Fever this summer surpassed those of many Pacers games, all thanks to Caitlin Clark. She's generating ratings for the WNBA comparable to what Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Steph Curry have achieved for the NBA. Meanwhile, WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert previously emphasized the broader influence of Clark and other rookies like Angel Reese on the league's substantial growth. She remarked, "She's truly an outstanding player. She entered the league with an impressive following and has brought in many new fans. If you examine our record season regarding attendance and viewership, Caitlin, Angel Reese, Ricka Jackson, Cameron Brink," she continued, recognizing Clark's fellow athletes, adding, "This rookie class will be a subject of discussion for generations to come." Engelbert pointed out, "No league depends on just one player. That single player could get injured or encounter other obstacles. Thus, it's essential to realize that in sports, audiences engage with compelling content and rivalries, which cannot be generated by a single individual alone." Caitlin Clark attended Monday's game between the Indiana Pacers and New Orleans Pelicans in Indianapolis, observing an impressive shooting display by former Iowa State basketball star Tyrese Haliburton. Clark, the Indiana Fever standout who set various shooting and scoring records for the Iowa women's basketball team, watched as Haliburton made 9 of his 18 attempts from beyond the three-point line. Perhaps Haliburton was inspired by Clark's presence. Nevertheless, he requires little help. The former Cyclones point guard is among the elite players globally and was part of last summer's Olympic gold medal team. Clark attended the game with her friend and former Iowa men's basketball player Connor McCaffrey. McCaffrey previously played for the Pacers and is now an assistant coach at Butler University, also in Indianapolis. McCaffrey's brother Patrick plays for Butler, while another brother, Jack, is expected to join the team next season after finishing at Iowa City West. Naturally, wherever Clark goes, she generates considerable excitement. When the Pacers showcased her on the video board, fans began chanting her name, which was anticipated. After all, Clark earned WNBA Rookie of the Year honors for the Indiana Fever earlier this year, along with being a first-time All-WNBA selection. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver approached Clark during the game, and who could blame him? She is likely a bigger celebrity than anyone in Silver's league at this moment.